Hey guys, welcome back. So I have got part 2 of my 2020 favorites here for you today. So this is going to be eye and lip favorites. I always have so many eyeshadow palettes, eyeshadow favorites, and lip favorites that I usually just do these together in a video in my yearly favorites. So I've got them all gathered here together, and these are going to be quick little mentions, not thorough reviews or anything like that, because I have so many things to share with you. It's just going to be quick mentions and why I enjoy these products. So let's get to it. A couple of things grew legs and walked off. Two things I can think of specifically that I see on my list that I try to dig for. Couldn't find them. They're somewhere, but I can't find them right now, so I will just mention them to you. So starting with eyeshadow primer. First off, Wet n Wild Photo Focus Eyeshadow Primer. I have used that for several years now, and I really enjoy that primer. It's super affordable, $5 or $6. It reminds me a lot of the Urban Decay Primer Potion in texture and formula. It's maybe a little bit less thick than the Urban Decay, but still very good at making your eyeshadows very vibrant and also helping with the longevity of them. And it doesn't look dry on the eyes. I don't have super dry eyelids. If anything, mine are a little bit oily, but it's just so good for $5 or $6. It's an awesome primer. And then mine is dirty, it has makeup on it. The Pretty Vulgar, let me try to get the mascara off of this primer. The Pretty Vulgar, whatever, it's got mascara on it. Y'all don't care. The Pretty Vulgar eyeshadow primer, whatever this is called, it's awesome. Again, kind of reminds me of Urban Decay Primer Potion. Maybe a little bit closer than the Wet n Wild, even. But yeah, it's, I would say, silky on the eyelids and really does a good job at the longevity and vibrancy with eyeshadows. It's great. ColourPop palettes. I'm obsessed with ColourPop palettes. I have been for several years. So Making Mauves, I love that one. That grew legs, but it's a beautiful mauve-y palette that is just amazing. I love it. I love, if you love mauve-y, blushy sort of colors, I think you'd really enjoy that one. Nude Mood, great neutral warm tone palette. I mean, these shadows are just so pigmented, easy to work with, great formula. They wear well. I'm always so impressed with how ColourPop does their packaging and their themes. I mean, they just make cute palettes and cute makeup that's good quality. Also really love Blush Crush, so if you like more blushy sort of shades, I think you'd really enjoy this palette. It's beautiful. I can't show you every single palette or we will be here in eternity. The Wild Nothing palette, oh my gosh, I love the theme of this and the packaging. Look how pretty that is and how it's raised and just, oh my gosh, I love it. It's got cacti on it and the cacti have little petals on them. It's so cute. And look at this color story. So pretty. Peachy shades, neutral shades, golden shades, pinky shades. It's awesome. I love it. And then, oh, where's the other one? Here. This is so good. The X's and O's palette. Oh my gosh. If you like, again, packaging is so pretty on it. If you love kind of edgy, burgundy, wine sort of shades, this palette is incredible. I love this so much. Oh, this can make the most beautiful eye looks. So yeah, ColourPop palettes, I'm obsessed with them. I think they're awesome. Some drugstore shadow favorites. The Maybelline Nudes of New York palette. Oh my goodness. This is an amazing neutral palette from the drugstore. It is pigmented. I think the formula of these shadows is good and easy to work with. They really have good pigmentation to them. They wear well throughout the day. I like that this palette has like lighter neutrals, deeper neutrals, warm tones, some kind of cooler tones, burgundies. There's a lot of different options in here, a lot of different things happening, and it's just so affordable and really good quality. And talking about affordable and good quality, wow, these are so good. The little e.l.f. bite-size eyeshadow palettes, or quads, whatever you want to call them. What did they say? Bite-size eyeshadows. Yep. This one is Berry Bad. Love this one. These are pretty much my favorites, I would say. This one is Pumpkin Pie. Gorgeous, coppery sort of shadows. Oh my This is so awesome. I have these on my eyes today. Look at those. And if I had to just pick one, it would be this one, which is Cream and Sugar. This one has a beautiful coppery shade, and that light shade right there, whoa, it's amazing. These are so light catching. I think the formula is easy to work with. I think they wear well, and they're literally $3. I mean, I don't know, I was about to make a claim, but this is definitely one of the top eyeshadow favorites for the year for me. I love these so much. The Too Faced Natural Nudes palette. This is such a stunning everyday neutral palette. I love how they did this with a matte and a metallic-y shade just right side by side, so it makes it really easy to just grab this palette and know an eye look to do with it. But you can obviously use it in all different ways, but it's done really well too. I mean, the mattes are blendable and pigmented, and then the metallic-y shades are super pigmented and really light catching. Great quality on this palette, and it's done so well. I think it's one that you would just get a lot of use out of. And then, oh my goodness, I love this palette so much. The Nomad Orient Express palette. The packaging is so pretty and fancy on it. And it is a big palette with a lot of fun things happening. You can do a totally neutral look with this eyeshadow palette, which is mainly what I use it for. But if you like playing with greens and blues and, I mean, a bright, awesome red that is done so well, and reds are hard to find in a shadow that are done well, this palette is so good. I mean, just pigmented, so pretty. Nomad shadows are a softer sort of a formula, so I would just say tap off your brush. You don't need a lot of product with them, but then they blend so well. They wear so well. They have a great formula to them. I have to mention the little Tartlet set, this holiday set. So it comes with Tartlet Lil Toasted, Tartlet Lil Bloom, and then Tartlet Lil Juicy. I love these palettes, and really I would say the larger sizes of these as well. I loved throughout the year, and just found myself reaching for them a lot. I really, I don't know, kind of got more into the formula, which is a funny phrase to say about it because I would say it's a very soft formula, so you don't want to dig your brush into them very much, but I really enjoyed the formula more because they're super pigmented. You just need very little product with the Tarte shadows, but then they're just so pigmented and beautiful and vibrant and wear well. And I love little, like, smaller palettes. These aren't super minis, but they're slightly smaller than the originals. And I just really enjoyed this set, but then the large sizes, original sizes as well. The Ofra Signature palettes. I think these are something that are really overlooked, but are really good. This one is, let me just show you a few of them that I really enjoy. This one is Sweet Dreams, beautiful kind of pinky rosy sort of a palette. So you get beautiful metallic-y shades in here, but then very blendable matte shades. Formula-wise on them, I would compare them to like MAC shadows, where they're not an overly soft formula. It's so funny. I really, at this point, love all different kinds of eyeshadow formulas. I'm fine with soft ones. I'm fine with less soft ones. These are less soft, and they're more like a MAC shadow, where you don't have to be quite as delicate with them, is how I would describe application and how you could use them. This is Luxe, the Signature palette in Luxe, and just beautiful shades in here. They're pigmented. It's a kind of overall coppery, warm tone, neutral palette. And then this one, oh my goodness, Empowered. Amazing green palette. And it's different. Like these kind of, I don't know, mossy, edgy sort of colors. Like that one right there, so different, but just cool. Kind of edgy, weird in a good way. Green palette. It's awesome. And then gotta mention the JCat Beauty Prismetal shadows. These are, if you like metallic, super intense shadows, these are some to try. I think they are around $6, and then sometimes they have sales. I order them on their website, and they have, or sometimes from Ulta, it depends. They have free shipping on their website over, I think, $20, but if I'm already ordering things from Ulta, I'll get them from there too. So this one is Frosty Foil. Frosty Foil, look at that. That one's probably my very favorite. This one is Melted Crystal. This one's kind of a, like a, oh gosh, isn't that beautiful? That's beautiful. This one's kind of a, I don't know, copper. This one is Chrome Crusher. This one's more taupey, kind of more of a taupey. Every single one of these I look at, I'm just going, oh my gosh, they're so amazing, and I'm getting them all over the packaging. So I don't know if I can show you though. Oh, I'm getting them everywhere because I'm running out of hand or fingers to swatch and hold product. This one is Champagne Whiz. This one's a pinky, I don't know how I would open that. This one's a pinky champagne sort of a color, but I don't know that you'd be, well, I will say there's a couple that I have gotten that are slightly less metallic, so, but these four right here, I don't think you'd be disappointed in them. Depending on how metallic you're going for. If you like super metallic like I do, these four are all super metallic. Mascaras, I have 3 mascara favorites. Number one, It Cosmetics Superhero Mascara. This gives the closest look to false lashes that I think you can get with a mascara. It is just so lengthening, volumizing, intense looking on the lashes. It builds on itself really quickly, really easily. I still use a lot of coats because I like intense looking lashes, but you can get some pretty good intensity with just one coat. Also really enjoyed the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. I really kind of grew to love this mascara. I like to pair this with the It Cosmetics Superhero, but even by itself, it's great. I do have to top it with something like this one because it can tend to get up on my eyelid a little bit. I find that with most every mascara, but this one I do notice it for sure. So I just top it with something like the CoverGirl Plum Crusher. So I will use this to just apply to the ends of my lashes to help not get that transfer. Something about the CoverGirl mascaras don't transfer for me. So they're a go-to for me for preventing the transfer, but also I use this on my under eyes for my bottom lashes. You get the idea. It's a great mascara. Okay, liners. So I kind of used a lot of different liners throughout the year, and I didn't use liquid liner quite as much. I was more enjoying pencil liners, that type of product. So I have more pencil products. So the NARS Larger Than Life Long Wear Eyeliner, these are really good, very long wearing, just rich in pigment, and I like how long wearing they are on the eyes. That color is Via de Martelli. That's the brown liner that I have on today. Also, really enjoyed the Mally Evercolor waterproof liners, I think they're called. These are super rich and pigmented, don't drag on the eyes, wear a long time. I get them from QVC in different sets, then you get the best value. Really enjoyed the Pixie Endless Silky Eye Pen. So this is a matte one. This is in matte mulberry. So I like, you know, a matte liner. That's really cool. But then they also have more metallic-y ones. This one is, what is this shade name? Oh gosh, this is really hard to read. This says Opal something, and I can't read the rest of it. Opal something, it looks like a rose gold. But yeah, it is a really pretty metallic-y, light-catching rose gold. So that's more of kind of like an accent color. And these are long wearing too, really good drugstore liners. And then if I did a liquid liner, I would reach for the Too Faced Better Than Sex Easy Glide Waterproof Liquid Eyeliner. This is super rich and pigmented. That is what the applicator looks like on it. So it is a bendy, kind of, not a brush applicator, but not a felt tip, kind of right in between, which is my favorite kind of applicators for a liquid liner. Mine is starting to get dried up, but that's not going to be impressive because mine's getting dried up. But it's, yeah, it's richly pigmented, long wearing. If my eyes water during application, it can tend to bleed, but if my eyes don't water and it sets, then I find it to be very long wearing. 2 favorite brow products for the year. It Cosmetics Brow Powerful. This is just a good angled, I find that's what I reach for the most. And at least this year, that's what I did. An angled kind of an eyeliner pencil. So not necessarily a micro pencil. A lot of times I'll go back in with a micro pencil if I want a little bit more precision. But I like these kind of just angled ones because they're fast. I mean, it just gets the job done. So really like that one. It's a universal shade. This is Universal Taupe. Sometimes it can get a little dark, but not too bad for my eyebrow hair color. This is Tarte Big Ego. So I really didn't use the brow gel side very much. I just don't use brow gel very much. But the pencil part, really like this. It just is easy. It's easy to get on the brows, and yeah, it's good. I would say the It Cosmetics is definitely more long wearing than the Tarte one. If I touch my face a lot, the Tarte one will kind of start to come off. The It Cosmetics doesn't do that as much. But I would say that most of my brow products start to, if I touch my face, they'll come off, because I think of it as, it's like eye makeup remover. If my face is oily and then I wipe over my brow, that's almost like using an eye makeup remover, an oil-based eye makeup remover to remove it. You know what I mean? So anyway, I find these to be generally pretty long wearing, but I just try not to touch my face. And this one is more long wearing than this one. And then lip products for liners, I would say the Wet n Wild ones. The, what are these called? Perfect Pout Gel Lip Liners. These are super affordable and a great formula because they are creamy enough to be able to be long wearing and not bleed around the outsides of your lips, but you can also fill in your lips if you wanted to with them because they are that gel kind of a formula. I pretty much like all the different colors. Like this one is Bear to Comment. I like, this one's Never Petal Down. There is a mauve one that I like. This one is Gone Burgundy. So they have cute names, and then they're all beautiful colors that are long wearing, and a good formula. These came in as a favorite towards the end of the year, but oh my goodness, these are beautiful. The Wet n Wild Mega Last High Shine lipsticks. These are literally a couple of bucks and just gorgeous. If you like a glossy lip, I mean, this looks like a gloss, but it's a lipstick. They are amazing. They feel comfortable. They feel hydrating. They're super affordable. That color I just swatched for you is Mad for Mauve. So pretty pink color, but I like all the light shades. I wear glossier colors, typically in lighter colors. So those are kind of my standout favorites from those. But yeah, I think they're $2 or $3 and so good. Something else from the drugstore. These Maybelline, what are these called? Super Stay ink crayons. It's funny, when these first came out, I wasn't sure about them, and I really didn't think I liked them, but I ended up loving these. I have one of them on right now, which is Seek Adventure, beautiful pink color. These are just low maintenance lip crayons that stay on your lips a really good amount of time. I would not say that they feel dry. They don't necessarily feel hydrating. I definitely wouldn't describe them as that, but just, I mean, they kind of feel like nothing on your lips, and they just are so low maintenance and easy. They come in a lot of different colors. What are these different colors I have? This one is Lead the Way. I've got Seek Adventure on, which is this pretty pink, and then Keep It Fun, neutrally kind of a pinky brown. Let me swatch that one super fast for you. Kind of more of a pink. And then this one, let me swatch this other one for you. Already forgot the color name. This neutral shade, which is Lead the Way. Yeah, they're all so good though. I've gotten them in reds, I've gotten them in fall colors. Love them. And then a couple other glossy lip favorites. The Revlon Glass Shine lipsticks. I had to look down for the name. Glass Shine lipsticks. I would say standout color for me is Beaming Strawberry. Again, this is just glossy and beautiful on the lips. I would say not quite as glossy as the Wet n Wild High Shine, but very close. Same hydrating feeling on the lips. These have a subtle vanilla scent to them, which I really love. They are awesome, shiny lipsticks in the drugstore. And then, oh my goodness, if you like super glossy looking lips and your lips to look just full from that kind of light catching glossiness, the Grande Lips Hydrating Lip Plumper. So these do have a lip plumper in them. And they do have a tingling feeling on the lips, kind of a cooling, tingling feeling. But really, I would say they make your lips look the most glossy just by the nature of how glossy they are. So this is Sun-Baked Sedona, beautiful neutral shade. And then this one is Pale Rose, really pretty pinky shade. And it's my rude camera cut me off. It's telling me to wrap this up. So it is a click up kind of a packaging. So the packaging is cool on it. So there are the two different shades. They are just so glossy and beautiful on the lips. They look beautiful. So really enjoyed these two. Okay guys, so that wraps up part 2 of my 2020 favorites series. So hope that you really enjoyed this one. Please give it a thumbs up if you did. Let me know down below what your favorite eye and lip products were from 2020. I would love to hear that. Ask me any questions that you have. I'm happy to answer those. Please subscribe to my channel if you're not already, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!